What's up, my comic community? My name's Cullen, and I collect comics. And today is April 5th, and we're gonna go through my comics from the local. I picked up this week my local comic strip pulls for New Comic Book Day from the Comix Strip. It's on Broadway in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. You should definitely get a chance to check them out. If you hear weird sounds throughout this video, my dog Loki is running around on the ground here, and apparently my mic is picking up his little jingly jangles. But sorry about that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and start this off with the new issue of Batman, and Jorge Jimenez is the cover artist for this. And Chip Zdarsky's writing it, and it's Batman issue number 134. And we've got Miguel Mendonca as the artist for this. Mike Hawthorne's doing the penciling, and Adriano Benedetto is the inker for this. But yeah, we've got it's an all-out war as only Batman stands between Red Mask and a Gotham City full of bodies. How much is the Dark Knight willing to sacrifice to save this city? All right. I also do not have boards right now, so I've got to, ooh, look at that back cover. But, boards, right now, so I've got to deal with what I've got. And, this is the, Batman and the Joker Deadly Duo number 6, and of course, as we've been checking this out, Mark Silvestri is the writer and the artist, and, Pirianto is the colors for it. And yeah, like I said, issue number 6. After a bloody and brutal and harrowing adventure across the underneath of Gotham, Batman and the Joker have unearthed a true culprit behind the dark scheme against them. Now the deadly duo find themselves unwilling participants in a bone-chilling wedding ceremony in the catacombs beneath Gotham City. Get ready for an unholy matrimony in this horrific pre-ultimate chapter that needs to be seen to be believed. All right, so we've got Batman book number 6 on that. Next, we've got the finale of... We've got Flash number 796, and this cover is done by Taran Clark, and the writer for it's Jeremy Adams, and George Cambadias is the artist for this. Penciler's Roger Cruz, and also Fernando Parasaran, and Passaran, and then the inkers are Auclair Albert and Wellington Diaz. And yeah, the final moments of the 1 minute war. Cornered by the evil Admiral Vell, the Flash family is on the edge of defeat, but some surprising allies give the Speedsters one last chance to change the outcome of the war once and for all. Alright, so yeah, we're finishing that up. Next, we've got the Joker. Man Who Stopped Laughing number 7. This has got an awesome Carmine Di Domenico cover. And what do you got there? I can't even tell. The writer for this is Ryan Caddy and Matthew Rosenberg, and the artists are Francisco Francavilla. You know, he's one of my favorites. Will Robson, and also Carmine Di Giandomenico. And the cover artist for this, like I said, is Carmine Giandomenico. Yeah, following the explosive plans of the last issue, the Joker has turned LA into a war zone and worn out his welcome. He makes plans to leave, to head back to Gotham to settle an unfinished business there, but discovers the City Angels has a darkest secret. Nobody gets out easily. Now he must face the Manhunt or the Manhunter. All right. Now my final DC book of the week. I love it because I can hear him, but I can't see him. Is issue number 11 of Poison Ivy, and this is a Jessica Fong cover. And I believe G. Willow Wilson's writing this. Marcio Takara's the artist, and let's see, and also Arif Pranito is the colorist for this. I made a mention because she did Batman also, but it's no secret that Ivy can be very convincing, but with her newfound powers, she now has people wrapped around her finger. Janet's time at the spa goes south when Ivy uses her persuasive powers to blockade a petroleum pressing plant. Things take a wild turn, though, when the employees become violent and Ivy must protect the women initially set out to destroy. So much for a relaxing spa retreat. All right, I've been loving this Ivy book, too. Whatever I've read of it so far has been awesome. Next, we're moving on to Marvel, and you're going to think it's funny this week that I have more Marvel than DC from there, because usually I'm, more of a DC reader. But we've got number 23 of Amazing Spider-Man, and this is a JR cover, John Romita Jr. doing this cover. His last one, actually this Fantastic Four cover, I actually liked his last cover. Sometimes he's hit or miss for me, but yeah, he's doing the interior arts for this too. Zeb Wells is the writer for it, and the inker Scott Hanna. So, pretty much nothing's been changed on that as far as Spider-Man goes, but we're going with it. What did Peter do? We open this series with a question. The centerpiece of the answer is a flat-out fight. All right. Wonder if he got in a fight with Johnny Storm like way back in the day in the OG run of Spider-Man. Those two did not get along at the beginning at all, if you ever check it out. And usually it's Peter being a jerk. Immoral X-Men number 3. This is the Lionel Francis Yu cover, and it's number 3 of Immoral X-Men, and Kieran Gillen's writing this, and the artist for it is Alessandro Vitti. The experiment ends. Year 1 was the start of the experiment. By year 10, it was filling a petri dish. By year 100, it had cracked the glass and spread across the desk. Now it's been year 1000, and the lab is filled with writhing and pulsating sins of Sinister, and all the lab staff have been devoured. Everyone is in hell. The upside, this includes Sinister. All right. Next, we've got Rogue and Gambit Volume 2, number 1. And this is the Steve Morris cover for this. It is written by Dr. Stephanie Phillips. And the artist for it's Carlos Gomez, and also the colorist is David Carell. But X-Men versus Avengers, with the fate of Krakoa at stake. The future of mankind rests on Rogue and Gambit's shoulders. Granted a vision of Krakoa's demise, Destiny now knows the only way to save their paradise. Love Destiny. Find Manifold and hide him away somewhere so deep that no one, not even his allies on the Avengers, can find him. That won't sit well with the Earth's mightiest heroes. The King of Wakanda comes for the Marvel premiere couple, but the Black Panther is just the first on a very long list of problems when someone else steals Manifold away and Rogue and Gambit find themselves in everyone's crosshairs. All right. Next, we've got Scarlet Witch, Sergeant Witch. That'd be an awesome comic. But Scarlet Witch, Volume 3, Number 4. This has got a Russell Dauterman cover, and this is written by Steve Orlando. The artist for it is Sever Pacelli, and the inker for it is Elisabetta D'Amico. Sorry, I hate when I can't spell stuff right. But Battle for Blood, the Scarlet Witch's shopkeeper, Darcy Lewis, has a secret, and when the consequences of that secret result in the annihilation of Wanda's shop, Wanda Maximoff must choose between protecting her new life and saving her friends. The Scarlet Witch faces Scythia, the leader of the Beckay, in a battle to answer the question, what does it mean to enact justice? All right. Next, we got Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones number 2 with this awesome David Nakayama cover. And Emily Kim is the writer for this. Kei Zama is the artist. And, Inner Sandgwen. Spider-Gwen meets the next clone version of herself. This time, it's a combination of her and Sandman. What do these clones want with her, though? Luckily, with help of Reed Richards, Gwen is about to get some answers. Alright, and we're finally finishing it up. More in the Spider-Verse, of course. We've got Spider-Man Volume 4, number 7. And Mark Bagley did the cover for this. And the writer for this is Dan Slott. The interiors are Mark Bagley. And the inking for it is John Dell III and Andrew Hennessy. All right. And the end of the Spider-Verse is here. Friends become enemies. Enemies became friends. And now all the Spider-Verse ends. Jessica Drew gone. Peter Parker gone. And they aren't the only ones erased by the sacred sting knife. How can Silk and the rest of the spiders win this spider war? All right. Also, this has got an awesome. This cover is not, but there's a awesome variant of this week that has Spider-Boy on the cover that everyone's trying to get. It's awesome. So keep a lookout for that at your comic shop. But that's all my books I've got for the week. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe. I should have some more unboxing and other things I need to do soon. So I will holler at y'all later. And I'm going to get to sleep because I've got stuff to do and some comic books to read. So I'm probably going to, I'll roll the books and I'll see y'all later. All right. Peace.